Hello everyone, hope you have a nice day and welcome back to my channel. Today our topic is concept and nature of international finance. So most countries of the world which raised to the path of economic and industrial development had to depend on foreign capital. To some extent, underdeveloped countries like India have to depend on foreign capital for financing their development programs as they suffer from low level of income and low level of capital accumulation. So the degree of dependence, however, varies from country to country depending upon its level of mobilizations of domestic capital, technology dependence, and development's attitude of the government, etc. But the fact cannot be denied that foreign capital contributes in many ways the process of rapid economic growth and industrializations, like international trade and businesses. International finance exists due to the fact that economic activities of businesses, governments, and organizations get affected by the existence of nations. It is known that the countries often borrow and lend from each other. In such trades, many countries use their own currencies. Therefore, we must understand how the currencies compare with each other. Moreover, it is always beneficial to have a good understanding of how these goods are paid for and what is the determining factor of the prices that the currencies trade at. Now, we lived in a globalized world, and every country is dependent on another country in some other means. Developed countries look for the cheap workforce from developing countries, and developing countries look for service and products from developing countries. When a trade happened between the two countries, as in this case, there are many factors that come into the picture and have to be considered while the executions of the trade so that no violation of regulation happens. For any economy, industrializations or international finance is a significant critical factor. The local government should accordingly execute the policies so that the local players are not facing severe competitions from non-local players. So international trade is one of the most important factors of growth and prosperity of participating economics. It is important has got magnified many times due to globalizations. Moreover, the resurgence of the US from being the biggest international creditor to become the largest international debtor as an important issue. So these issues are a part of international microeconomics, which is popularly known as international finance. So international finance deals with the management of finances in a global business. It explains how to trade in international market and how to exchange foreign currency also and earn profit through such activities. In fact, international finance is an important part of financial economics also. So it means mainly discuss the issues related with monetary interactions of at least two or more countries. So international finance is concerned with subjects such as exchange rate of currencies, monetary system of the world, foreign direct investments, that is FDI, and other important issues associated with international finance management. So international finance is a section of financial economics which deals with the microeconomic relations between two countries and their monetary transactions also. The concept like interest rate, exchange rate, FDI, FPI, and currency prevailing in the trade come under this type of finance. Now, though it is very difficult to define the term international finance because the domain of it are very large and infinite, since international finance involves MNCs, national governments' rules and regulations regarding flow of capital across the border of the country. The international finance discipline is vivid and complex. The term international finance is defined on the basis of the various parameters. So it is a discipline of financing the international economic and commercial relations between countries. Now, the nature of international finance. Finance is an art and science of handling and managing monetary resources of the concerned efficiently and effectively. Finance is very important part of any business, and hence most of the decisions are taken accordingly. International finance records and monitors not only local finance of the nation, but it refers to international level also, or global level. In short, international finance can be said to the focused on financial decisions, allocations decisions, and profit distributions or dividend decisions also. Some of the features of international financing management are listed. Now I am telling you. So, foreign exchange risk. A understanding of foreign exchange is very important for the investors and managers. In today's world of unforeseen changes in exchange rates, this rates is generally ignored and is lesser in domestic economics as it extends to only that particular economy. But when it comes to global level, it should be very seriously taken as there is risk of violation foreign exchange rates. It may be regarded as most serious international problem also. Now, political risk. Most of the major risk which and company may encounter in international finance is political risk. It may result in loss. A new act and laws may be reinforced or may change decisions taken by prior person. For example, in 1992, Aeron Development Corporation signed contract to build India's longest power plant, but it was later cancelled in 1995 by politician in Maharashtra who argued that India does not need power plant. The company spent nearly about $300 million on that project. Now, market imperfections is and trend nowadays, and this is one of the major demerit for the concern. There are various changes in nations' laws, taxation rules and regulations and cultures, etc. Now, need for foreign capital. The need for foreign capital in a developing country like India arises on account of the following reasons that I am mentioning now. So, inadequacy of domestic capital. In view of the inadequacy of domestic capital, foreign capital is needed to meet the huge requirement of development projects in the path of rapid economic development and industrializations. The technology gap. Compared to the advanced countries, there is a lot of technology gap which necessitate important for foreign technology. Such technology usually comes along with foreign capital. It needs are in form of the private foreign investments or foreign collaborations also. So thus there is utmost need of foreign capital. Now, initial risk due to lack of experience, expertise and heavy initial risk, there is always a lack of flow of domestic capital into lines of productions. The foreign capital taking initial risk stimulates the flow of domestic capital and stock entrepreneurship. Now, development of basic infrastructure. There is also a lack of basic infrastructure which is very essential for the economic development of the underdeveloped countries. Foreign capital helps in the development of infrastructural facilities such as transport, communication, power, etc. Now, balance of payment support. During the process of economic development, the underdeveloped countries usually face a crisis of balance of payments due to heavy imports of capital goods. technical know-how, spare parts, and even industrial raw materials also. Thus, foreign capital is need to face this crisis during this period. Now, scope of international finance. Traditionally, the international finance has been viewed as management of MNCs that engage in some form of international business. A business firm is concerned or considered as an international player according to Fortune magazine when its international sales exceed 20% of total. Now, we discuss about the international finance is defined as the set of relations for the creation of using of funds asset needed for foreign economy activity of international companies and countries also like international trade and business. So international finance exists due to the fact that economic activities of businesses, governments and organizations get affected by the existence of nations. It is known that the fact that countries often borrow and lend from each other. Now, many countries use their own currencies, as I mentioned. Now, international business, any business transactions between parties from more than one country is a part of the international business. International trade is the exchange of goods and services between countries. International finance is a study of the monetary interactions of transpire between two or more countries. Foreign exchange risk refers to the losses that an international financial transaction may incur due to currency fluctuations. So that's the end of the video, my friends. If you like my video, please subscribe, share, comment on my channel. Thanks a lot for watching.